Good morning, students and friends. Myself, Suresh Vasudevan, working as a faculty member of commerce in Malar Higher Secondary School. Now, I would like to teach illustration 18, page number 25. This is a very complicated problem. So, students are asked to make a keen observation. Fine. Bharati does not maintain her books under double entry system. She has given the details. Cash book details are given, other particulars are given. You are asked to find out, prepare final accounts. Final accounts means we are following conversion method. So, the first one you must understand whether the problem is under statement of affairs method or under the conversion method. If it is given in the problem that you have to prepare trading and profit loss account and balance sheet, you have to take it as a final accounts method. Fine. Now let us study the details. First thing is you have to find out whether opening capital is given or not. Opening capital is given in the problem, so we need not prepare opening statement of affairs. This is the first and foremost thing. Second information is for preparing trading and profit loss account, we need the details of sales and purchase. Credit purchase details are given, credit sales details are given. We need total sales and total purchase. But regarding cash sales, we can get the details from the cash book debit side. On the debit side, sales account appears. That means cash sales. Credit sales given in the problem 1,40,000. 1,40,000 plus 1,60,000, it comes to 3 lakhs. Total sales is 3 lakhs. First you have to write it. Next, credit purchase given in the problem. Cash purchase details, you could find it if you refer the cash book payment side or credit side. So on the credit side of the cash book, you find that by purchase is given. That means cash purchase 56,000. So credit purchase plus cash purchase equal to total purchase 74,000 plus 56, 1,30,000. Now we have calculated total sales, total purchase. Let us study one by one. Regarding opening capital is available and other information details you have to study. Fund for 2018 means it is a date, opening date of our business. Since opening capital is given, we are not preparing the opening statement of affairs, but we have to prepare the balance sheet on 31st March 2018 and trading and profit loss account. We find that debtor closing balance, that is 31st March 2018, is missing. That means we have to prepare the debtors account and find out the closing balance of debtors. Creditors opening and credit balance are given, credit purchase is given. So we not prepare creditors account. First we must understand steps. Then machinery details is given. Depreciation should be provided on machinery. 1,70,000 is closing balance. 10% depreciation means 17,000, which will appear in profit loss account debit side. And we have to, in the balance sheet, you have to read the depreciation amount from the machinery account. 1,70,000 minus 17,000, 153 is the value of the machinery will appear in the balance sheet. That we have to note it immediately. Profit loss account debit side 17,000. You make a rough note. And balance sheet machinery value is 170 minus 17,000, 153. Now we are going to prepare the debtors account. First write the opening balance on the debit side. Since all assets are having debit balance, debtor is an asset. Closing balance, you have to write it on the credit side. That is is missing in the problem. By balance carried on, you put a question mark. Now we have to recollect what are all the items will appear in the debtors account, debit side and credit side. See, on the credit side of the debtor account, you have to write cash receipt from debtors, bills receipt from debtors, check receipt from debtors. Cash, bill and check. And other details are sales return is credited to debtor account, discount is credited to debtor account, bad debts is credited to debtor account. So let us see that whether the 6 type of informations are available in the problem. The first one is cash receipt from debtors. Where we can find? Go to cash book, debit side, wherein you could find details regarding amount received from debtors. So we pause a journal entry, debiting the cash account and crediting the sundry debtors account. You may remember this now. So on the debit side, we are finding debtors account is appearing. That means amount received from debtor is 1,20,000. That should be credited to debtors account. So go to debtors account, credit side, write by cash 1,20,000. We have to see that whether other details are there. So no other details. See, on the debit side, sales is given, that cash sales is given. So no other receipts. So okay, discount given. You have to check whether the discount is given to debtor. No details are given in the problem. And similarly, sales return, no details are given. That means it is nothing. Bad debts, nothing. So only one information appear on the credit side of the debtors. And on the debit, if you look at the debit side of the debtors, then there will be 2 items. One is opening balance and credit sales will appear on the debit side of the debtor. So journal entry is sundry debtors account data to sales. On the debit side, your credit sales is given. On the debit side of the debtor account, you write to sales. Now you balance the debtors account. The total balance, debit side total balance comes to 1,78,000. Credit side balance comes to 1,20,000. So difference represent the closing balance of debtor, and it is arrived as 58,000. So balancing figure. This is a step we have to follow. Next, we have to prepare the trading and profit loss account. That is a thing. For that, for preparing trading and profit loss account, what are the information required? We need opening stock, we need closing stock, we need total purchase details, total sales details, direct expenses. You may remember all these things. Now you search for the information in the problem. See, the total purchase we have arrived. 74 plus 56,000, 1,30,000 you already noted. Total sales is 3 lakhs we have arrived. Opening stock 1/4/2018 appears as 40,000. Closing stock 31st March 2019 appears as 60,000. And now we need the direct expense details, wherein we could find such details. Go to cash book, credit side. You see that expense will appear on the cash book payment side, you know very well, or credit side. You see that purchase is there, cash purchase is available. Creditors payment to creditors appears on the cash book credit side. So journal entry is creditors account data to cash. General expense details are given. It will appear in the profit loss account debit side. Wages is a direct expense. That should be written on the trading account debit side. General expenses, profit loss account debit side. You have to make it immediately, make a note of it. General expense, PL debit side. Write it immediately. Wages, trading account debit side. So now we are having the details. Opening stock 40,000. Purchases comes to 1,30,000 on the debit side. Wages to be returned 10,000. Totally 1,80,000 appears on the debit side. On the credit side, we write sales, that is 3 lakhs. Closing stock value 31st March 2000 is 60,000, 360. Difference between credit side and debit side represent the gross profit. 3,60,000 minus 1,80,000. So gross profit is 180. So you have to write it on the debit side to gross profit carry down. That is taken to profit loss account credit side. Now we are going to remember what are the other expenses will appear in the profit loss account. Go to cash book wherein general expense or cash expense details are given. That comes to 24,000. See, now we also look at the adjustment side because non-cash expenses or some other adjustment may appear in the adjustment. Say prepaid expenses, something. So the outstanding expense, these things we require for preparing the trading and profit loss account. So by seeing the cash book payment side, we can find cash expense details. Non-cash expenses like depreciation, all these outstanding expense, we can get it only in the adjustment. So depreciation, it will appear 17,000 will appear in the profit loss account. So only two expenses, general expenses and profit loss, depreciation. So on the debit side we write it. Then total amount of profit loss account credit side is 1,80,000 minus 41,000. Total profit loss account debit side we have total expenses 41,000. So the balance amount represents the net profit. 1,39,000 is a net profit. Now we have to write all assets details. So go to other informations. 31st March 2019, stock of goods is given 60,000. So closing stock you have to write it as 60,000. Debtors we have calculated by preparing debtors account, that is 58,000. Debtors value write 58,000. Creditors take to balance sheet liability side and write it as 15,200 on the liability side. Machinery 1,70,000 is given. Less depreciation 17,000, 1,53,000. Now you stop. So you have to make a keen observation. That is, in cash book, opening cash balance will appear on the debit side. Closing cash balance will appear on the credit side. That you have to remember. So opening cash we do not bother because we are preparing only a balance sheet on 31st March 2019. The closing balance, cash balance is 1,42,000. If you look at the cash book credit side, loss details 1,40,000. That you have to write. So there are 5 items will appear on the asset side. Creditors will appear on the liability side. Then now we have to write the details of capital. So capital in a balance sheet, we write the opening capital, we add the profit. If there is any additional capital, we add it. If there is any drawings, we are going to deduct it. So opening capital it is given 2,22,000. Net profit we have arrived 1,39,000, right? But we need the details of additional capital and drawings. Additional capital wherein you could find. So go to cash book and check it. So if there is additional capital, it will appear on the cash book debit side. So no additional capital is put by the owner. So that is 0. Drawings details you could find it on the cash book payment side or credit side. So that is not available. Purchase creditors, general expense or wages are given. Drawings are not given. So drawings are 0. And you have to see the adjustment also. Sometimes owner may take stock. In that case, that is also treated as a drawing. So not only you look at the cash book, but you must also look at the adjustment, find out whether stock is taken by the owner. So that is nil. So our job is simply to add the net profit with the opening capital to find out the closing capital. Now, if you total the balance sheet will tally. Are you able to understand? Fine.